Good evening, everyone. It is Midlife Game-ist. Hope you're all well. I'm here again with another little unboxing from my good friends at Kiwi Design, who've kindly sent over to me the dumbbells to try, which is an interesting one. I suspect, like many people, over lockdown, I did put on a bit of weight, and I'm still carrying it. And going to gyms at my age is after work or before work. Those days have long gone, unfortunately. But I did find that playing games in VR is quite physical at times, and that was helping me to keep the weight down before the lockdown. So I'm interested to see how these fare. They come in 4 different weights, I believe. So there must be a plate in them. There's 5 grams, 50 grams, 100 grams, and 150 grams. So it's interchangeable. So let's open it up and take a look. Get the trusty knife out. Get an adult to do that, children. Okay, so it's nicely packaged as always. The weights coming in a nice little velvety bag there. What else we got? These must be the blank discs so that you can change the weights. So all the weights must be in there, and the little instructions of how to fit them. So you can see the components there. You've basically got your blank plates and you've got free, so there's free weights on those. So I'm guessing that those are the 5 grams and those are all 50 grams. That would make sense because 50, 100 and 150. So I'm guessing those have got 150 in them at the moment, 150 grams. There is a little bit of weight to them, and that's the components for taking them apart and fitting them. So let's take them out and have a look. So as you can see, once again, I hope that's picking it up. It's got the little Kiwi design in there. The colour matches the controllers, which is fantastic. And yeah, it's well designed. It's a strong plastic. There's a bit of flexibility in that. And that's quite solid. My only worry is where I punch the wall now, I hurt my fist. Okay, so that's how they come apart. And those are the free plates. So each of those is 50 grams. So that's 150 grams per hand. He's put them back wrong straight away. So I'm going to leave that in the video. Okay, so there's no left or right that I can see, unless I'm clearly mistaken. No, there's no marking, so I suspect it doesn't really matter. So how do they fit in? This is the thing. I am guessing that slides in there, does it? That slides in. That's pretty simple. Base locks in, does it? Base locks in. Then you just use, they call that the key, I guess, or the nut that tightens on the top. You don't want to do it too tight, but obviously tight enough that they don't slide about. When you're playing. Not sure if that's right. That doesn't. I reckon I've put that round the wrong way. So that's still got a bit of movement in it. Let's try. So does a slit go at the back? Because there's a slit there, so I'm wondering if that goes at the back or does it go at the front? So does it go that way round perhaps? It's got to go that way surely. There you go. So the slit goes at the front where the trigger is. I'll show you that in a minute. And that's it. That's in there nice and tight. So the little slit that goes towards the front, and that all fits nice and tight. And it does feel like a light dumbbell, so something you probably use for running with. It does make the controller now top heavy, and it pulls your hand down that way. You know, not. I mean, you can hold. Don't be silly, but you can definitely tell that there's weight there, and I suspect 150 grams in a 2-hour session of like Beat Saber, you're definitely going to feel that. So let's put the other one in there. Should know what he's doing now. I do love how VR is also being used as a means for people to keep fit as well, with all the different fitness apps, and even the ones that like Sucker Punch VR, that are sort of games, but they're a fitness game nonetheless. So that's how they're really quick to do, and yeah, I do like those. I think they're a nice product. I'll be interested with a little bit of gameplay to see if you do feel it. So I'm going to try these out on a couple of games. I think I'm going to try Beat Saber, basically because that'll be similar to using like a curling action. And Synth Riders is another good one because that is going to be more like an aerobics type of workout. And I'm going to see if I can see what sort of areas they are working on muscle wise. I'll see you after the videos. Okay, so I'm trying out the Kiwi Design Dumbells. I thought I'd try a bit of Beat Saber, as that's as much as doing some simple curling actions. Not like that. But let's have a couple of songs and see what happens. You can feel the dumbbells pulling your hand down. I would recommend putting the wrist straps on. One of the things is because I've had to take my VR cover off the controllers. Yeah, you can definitely feel the weight in your hand would be a good way if you just want to do some simple exercises for an hour whilst playing one of your favourite rhythm games. Because this would be a different type of workout where you're not swinging around. set the game on hard. Anything gives you more control. Whether it's because of having to focus more
When they try to pull you under, and they're out to steal your thunder,
punch as well.
gotta make them recognize
So when you go across the chest,
you're a phoenix and it's time to rise.
so I found that quite interesting actually. I played a couple of tracks on Beat Saber and then a couple of tracks on Synth Riders, and so you're looking at about, that's got to be a 10 to 12 minute little workout there on the 4 tracks, I would say, music wise, and you can feel it in the tops of your arm. So that would be like doing little curls with dumbbells. So that's quite good. On Synth Riders, there's the motions where you cross over your hands. You can feel it working on the top of your chest as well. And because that's a lot more body movement as well. Even after the 2 tracks, I could certainly feel like my breathing getting a bit heavier, even on Beat Saber as well. So I would say if you're looking for another way to work out at home and incorporate your game playing, then this could be a good way as well. I'd like to see in, say, a sucker punch as well, where it's quite important with the punching as well. Something like that. Box VR would be another good one to try out as well. But I definitely think that if you don't like me want to go to the gym, but you still want to do some form of exercise, these could be a very good option for you. They're nicely made. You can feel the weight of them, definitely. You can tell that there's 150 grams in each there. Obviously, you don't have to start off on 150 grams like I did. You can do the 50 grams and build your way up. So I'm guessing at 150 grams, that's going to shorten my gameplay. I'm not sure I could do an hour of, say, Beat Saber with 150 grams. Maybe that's something I need to try and report back on. But I can definitely say that if you want to work certainly on your arms and sort of on the aerobic side of things in Synth Riders, and I guess O-Shape would be another good one. That would be a really good one to try. That is definitely going to add something to just your gameplay, and it's going to make it more of a fitness workout. So I really like them. They are, I think, just under £33 in the UK plus postage. I will put the link in the video description below. But yeah, another novel, interesting idea that, I never thought that I would be using my controllers as weights. So thank you all for watching. Take care. Remember to hit the like and the subscribe if you haven't done, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye bye.